Section 3.4, guys. Building quadratic models from verbal description. So we have a few vocab here. The first one is optimization. This is to find the maximum or minimum value based on let's go up on the model. So based on each question. Our revenue, students, it's going to be an equation. Revenue equals X times P, where R represents revenue, X represents the unit sold, and P represents price. Okay. Now, remember, the revenue is how much money a store is going to take in after selling X unit at a certain price. It's not the same as profit, so I just want to go a little bit further here. Profit, okay, is the revenue, the amount we take in, revenue, minus cost, okay? So keep that in mind. So revenue is the total amount that you're collecting, that you're getting in each day. The profit is after you minus the costs out. Now we have two models here, this scatter plot here. This one, as you can see, it looks more like a quadratic. So it will look like y, oops, I have a line down here, which I will use. Y equals ax squared plus bx plus c, and since it opens up, your a value must be bigger than 0. And this looks like a scatter plot that's opening downward, so that's going to be y equals ax squared plus bx plus c, where your leading coefficient is less than 0. Okay. And example 1 says, pinching in, there you go. Example 1, a projectile is fired from a cliff of 500 feet above water. Look, I have an extra E in there, you delete that. At an inclination of 45 degrees to the horizontal, with a muzzle velocity of 400 feet per second. In physics, it is established that the height h of the projectile above water is given by, so guys, they already gave us an equation. H of x equals negative 32x squared divided by 400 squared plus x plus 500, where x is the horizontal distance of this object, of this projectile, from the base of the cliff. So we have to be cautious here, okay? So they already gave us an equation, okay? H represents the height of this projectile, and x is the horizontal distance. So a few things that we have to be more aware of, okay? Find the maximum height of your projectile. So this is definitely something that we can use a calculator for. It's a quadratic, so technically you can use a vertex formula to find, but since in this application unit, we can use a calculator for everything. So let's try that.